Today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Chargers and the Eagles coming up next.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, for the first time, we get our look here at the Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts, the second-year quarterback out of Oklahoma.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Jalen Hurts, not a terribly big fella at 6'1", but his arms got plenty of life to it, and that was a thing of beauty there. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The numbers for Sanders last week: 16 carries, 117 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Returning it, Hill. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 25 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Herbert on third down now. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages, blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Now Eckler. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Herbert now. Allen's got it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Throwing is Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 22.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Asante Samuel. He's at the 50, 30, the 20,
we got plenty of fight,
10,
baby.
and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Hurts. He'll find the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down. On first down, it's Sanders. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's the Eagles' new punter for 2021, Aaron Sipos, to punt it away. KJ Hill deep for the Chargers. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They go jet sweep here with Williams. Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. Taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Herbert hooking up with Cook for an LA first. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Austin Ekeler, the intended target. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Herbert throwing again. Going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. We got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going on the ground with Ekeler. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Running on 1st down, Ekeler. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ekeler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The return man is Hill. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 24 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker. That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Guyton, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. On the give, this is Eckler. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap, to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Brandon, that was a nice route that time. Lined him up on the right and worked his way all the way across the formation. One of the toughest routes to cover because you keep waiting for the ball to be thrown and for him to break something off. He goes all the way across the field, right to left, for a big play.
Hurts gets this to Sanders, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun, and he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 29. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. On second and 11 now. Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Second down at 5. They run with Jackson out of the gun.
And he stopped immediately there.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. On fourth down, Herbert. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Another run here with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Herbert and the Chargers down 20-14, a little under 30 seconds remaining. And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Herbert. He's got Eckler, and they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. A heck of a move. Man. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that